to climb, so don't wait any longer. American Financing is saving their customers an average of $854 a month. And if you call today, you may be able to delay 2 mortgage payments, giving you greater savings up front. Even if you've been turned down by other lenders, give them a call. They've been helping borrowers just like you with this new loan program. There are no upfront fees or obligations to find out how much you can save every month. American Financing, 303-695-7000. That's 303-695-7000 or AmericanFinancing.net.
NMLS 182334, NMLSConsumerAccess.org.
As the state's largest oil and natural gas producer, Chevron employs your neighbors to help deliver the energy our communities need while teaming up with local organizations and investing millions of dollars to help the communities we call home. At Chevron, we are committed to safely delivering the affordable, ever-cleaner energy that powers Colorado forward. Together, we're fueling Colorado. That is energy in progress.
Hey, if you live in Lakewood, Arvada, Wheat Ridge, Lafayette, Erie, and South Keensburg and suffered hail damage from the latest storm, you need to call Advanced Exteriors, 303-756-7663. Local owned and operated. They'll work with your insurance company. Call Advanced Exteriors, 303-756-7663. AdvancedExteriors.com, providing peace of mind.
I was in a horrible car accident.
I was walking my dog. We were hit by a car.
On my motorcycle, a young man spun out into my lane.
There were hundreds of thousands of dollars of medical bills.
I was hoping I didn't need a lawyer, but the insurance company wasn't easy to deal with.
The insurance agent would not help my wife.
Backus and Schenker did a great job.
They were able to continue my case and had a great outcome.
I couldn't have made a better decision going with Kyle.
Call Backus and Schenker and call him right away.
Backus and Schenker. Our passion is justice.
Up along with starting lineups, but first 10 seconds for station identification on the KOA Rockies Radio Network.
It's the Rockies and the Giants. Colorado hosts San Francisco for a divisional series in the Mile High City.
Swing and a drive. How about that double play? Got a chance to go. Gone. Second level, a laser shot.
Let's rock. The KOA Rockies Radio Network is presented by Treetop Applesauce,
the official applesauce of the Colorado Rockies.
And by Bet365.
Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365.
By Revive,
the secret behind greener lawns.
And by the Berg Simpson Law Firm.
Good lawyers, changing lives.
This is the Rockies and the Giants from Coors Field. Play ball! Here's Jack Corrigan and Jerry Schemmel.
Starting lineups. First for Bob Melvin and the San Francisco Giants. Jung-Hoo Lee is their leadoff man. He's out in center field. Willie Adames, who has sparked their offense, he'll hit second and play short. Elliot Ramos in left. Wilmer Flores, the designated hitter, hitting cleanup. Mike Yastrzemski's had a big series. He'll bat fifth today in right field. Dominic Smith at first base. Casey Schmidt at third. Tyler Fitzgerald will be the second baseman batting eighth. Logan Porter will hit ninth, do the catching for right-hander Hayden Birdsong. Warren Schaefer and the Rockies will have Jordan Beck leading it off. He's going to DH this afternoon. Sam Hilliard in left field. Tyro Estrada at second base. Ryan McMahon, the third baseman, will hit cleanup. Brenton Doyle in center field. Mickey Moniak in right. Orlando Arcia will be the first baseman. Rookie Ryan Ritter in the 8-hole at short. Rookie Braxton Fulford doing the catching. And on the mound, Antonio Senzatella.
Today's pitching matchup presented by Boost Mobile. Boost Mobile's 5G network has 99% nationwide coverage for $25 a month. Forever, uptown or out of town, you're covered at your local Boost store. Terms apply. Hayden Birdsong comes in with good numbers. 3-1 the record, 2.55 earned run average. He's making his 5th start, 16th appearances, so 11 relief outings as well. His last start was a game against Atlanta on June 6th. Gave up 2 earned runs and 4 in the third innings. He walked 5 in that game and struck out 5. Against the Rockies, he has had success. He's got a 1.38 earned run average in 3 appearances. Solid mid-90s fastball, solid upper 70s curveball. We'll mix in a slider and a changeup. Command at times can be erratic for this tall right-hander. For the Rockies, Antonio Senzatella, 1-10, 6.68 earned run average. His last outing was a game in relief against the Mets, and he pitched well, did not allow an earned run over 4 innings. Against San Francisco, he's had success. 14 games, 12 of those are starts, and he's gone 5-3. For Senzatella today, start number 13, his 7th at home. In this game 3, Hayden Birdsong and Antonio Senzatella.
Umpires for this afternoon, it will be behind the plate Edwin Jimenez, at first base Paul Clemens, the crew chief Adrian Johnson at second, Ramon DeJesus, the umpire, at third. It will be a warm day, a mixture of sun and clouds, and at times I'm sure the wind will kick up. For right now, plenty of sunshine at the ballpark, and temperatures, as I said, are going to be warm today, and that probably means the ball's going to carry. So both Antonio Senzatella and Hayden Birdsong are certainly going to try and keep the ball down for today. Field conditions brought to us by Revive, the natural organic soil treatment and the secret behind greener lawns for over 50 years. While we have a moment, remind you again, get those nominations in for the Backus and Schenker Personal Injury Lawyers Student Athlete of the Week. Make your nominations at the flagship website, koacolorado.com. Nominees should be between 12 and 18 years of age, demonstrate sports excellence, leadership, and positive community impact. Our weekly winners are going to receive Rockies gear, a Maverick Gas gift card, and an invitation to a winner's banquet at the end of the year for a chance to win a $5,000 award from Backus and Schenker. Rockies take the field in their home whites with the purple pinstripes, the black caps, and the CR on the front of the caps with its purple accents. Giants again in their road grays with black and orange as their accent colors. See, Antonio is smart, Jerry. He knows you wear white because it doesn't absorb the heat as much as the darker jerseys.
There you go. Plus, some pitchers, Jack, will tell you that white hides the baseball a little bit for that batter.
Yeah, you are exactly right in that regard, especially the guys who can use their body a little bit to keep the opposition from getting as long a look as every hitter wants to have when he comes to the plate, to try and anticipate what that pitch is going to be when it comes to home in about a second.
Create all the deception you can, I think, if you're a pitcher, and that's what we see these days from pitchers at all levels.
We're just about set for our first pitch. Our first pitch is always brought to us by Bank of Colorado. Strong, stable local banking, founded by relationships, strengthened by hard work, raised in communities right here in Colorado. Bank of Colorado, the official bank of the Colorado Rockies. There's only one. Member FDIC. Jung-Hoo Lee, he and the on-deck hitter Willie Adames have been sparking the Giants' offense early in games, and the first pitch is in there for a strike from Antonio. Lee on the year hitting .275. He'll bounce a 3-hopper to second, handled there by Estrada, zips it over to Arcia. And that's just what Antonio's looking for. First time they have gotten Lee out to start a game.
Yeah, and always interesting this first inning for Senzatella. He's had a lot of trouble in the first inning. Good to see him get that first out.
Now the guy who has really caused problems in this one, the Giants shortstop, that is Willie Adames, who backs away from a pitch, and the home plate umpire says that's right in there, Edwin Jimenez told him, for a strike. What a series for Adames, 4 for 7, swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. He's hit 2 homers and a double. He has scored 5 times, and he has knocked in 5 runs. Senzatella, not much of a windup. The 0-2 pitch, and almost got him to chase that curveball. Just a bit outside. Infield and outfield straight up for Adames. Fulford sets up on the outside, and he gets a good pitch, a slider, swing and a miss. Adames down on strikes.
4 breaking pitches there, 3 sliders and a curveball. Good to see that early on, that off-speed pitch working and looking crisp for Senzatella.
Started at 1:12 Mountain Daylight Time. 87 degrees at first pitch. Time and temp presented by Advanced Exteriors. They'll bring you peace of mind when storms damage your home. Pitch in the dirt to the left fielder for the Giants, Elliot Ramos. Ramos, a couple of hits yesterday, one of them a double. And that fastball also misses away. It's 2-0. Arcia, Estrada, Ritter, and McMahon first to third on the Rockies infield defensively. 2-0 pitch. Nope, missed the inside edge. 3-0. Sam Hilliard in left this afternoon. Brent Doyle in center. Mickey Moniak in right. As we mentioned, the rookie Broxton Fulford working with the veteran Antonio Senzatella, and there's ball 4. Boy, 3 of the 4 pitches were borderline, especially the last one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think a couple of those easily could have been called strikes, and we got a different situation.
So it keeps the inning going, and that will bring the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores, to the dish. Flores 3 for 7 with a couple of RBIs in the series, among the leaders in runs batted in baseball. He has 51 RBIs, swing and a miss on a slider from Senzatella. Hitting .256, 51 RBIs on 61 hits. That's being efficient. The 0-1 in the dirt, skipped off the glove of Fulford. It'll roll all the way over to the base of the third base dugout. So a wild pitch gives the Giants a 2-out scoring opportunity.
Yeah, threw him a big curveball, and that ball hopped up on Fulford. He was trying to backhand the ball, and rather than sliding over and use his chest protector, tried the glove, and it bounced off that glove.
It looked like it surprised him with the spin, too. Took a different direction. 1-1 to Flores. He sends it in the air to left field. Sam Hilliard says, "I've got it." He does. Good start for Antonio Senzatella. Rockies coming to bat. No score on the KOA Rockies radio network.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Off Base is coming in a brand new format. Join Lauren Gardner and Xavier Scruggs as they explore all the baseball buzz across social media, pop culture, and around the majors. The Off Base Podcast, Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern, only on MLB Network. The MLB Network Podcast is here. Join your favorite on-air personalities for unique perspectives, in-depth interviews, and untold stories from on and off the field. The MLB Network Podcast, presented by New Balance, Sundays at 11:30 Eastern.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something. These people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Of Bank of Colorado. We know baseball brings us together, and so does a community bank. That's why we're proud to be the official bank of the Colorado Rockies, rooting for community on and off the field. Bank of Colorado, there's only one. Member FDIC.
Bottom of the first inning, no score. Jordan Beck is going to lead it off against Hayden Birdsong. And Jordan will take a strike on the outer half towards the top of the zone. 2 for 9 with a walk in the series, but a good homestand, swing and a miss on a slider from Birdsong. Young right-hander who had quite a game against the Rockies last year here. Pitch outside 1-2. Struck out a dozen Rockies in mid-July a year ago. It was the most strikeouts ever at Coors Field by a Giants pitcher. When I saw that note, I was stunned.
Me too. There have been some good ones come through here.
Yeah, I mean, they got Matt Cain and Tim Lincecum and Bumgarner, Logan Webb now reaching for a breaking ball. Jordan pops it up out behind second, and Fitzgerald will grab it one step into the grass. 1 down. This first inning is presented by Treetop. From the batter's box to the lunchbox, nothing crushes hunger like Treetop applesauce, the official applesauce of the Colorado Rockies. Sam Hilliard getting the start in left field this afternoon. Sam having a good start in his return to the ball club. Takes a pitch inside, ball 1. Hilliard 0 for 3 in this series, but 3 for 10 on the homestand, and in now 11 games comes in with 7 hits and 22 at bats. Swing and a miss to make it 1-1, and swing and a miss, and Birdsong gets ahead. He walked 5 in his last start, but has walked only 17 on the year. And that pitch either a tad outside or a little bit high. 2-2 the count. Thairo Estrada waits to hit next. Birdsong fires and Hilliard pops it up. Fighting the sun and foul ground, Porter, the catcher, makes the play. 2 pop-outs in a row for Birdsong as he changes speeds and elevation levels. Giants got a 2-out walk, but other than that, Antonio Senzatella was controlling things. Estrada, the former Giant, will look at an opening strike. Thairo, just 1 hit in the series. He does have a couple of RBIs. It's Swings and bounces it to the left side. Adames, the shortstop, on the backhand throw to first in time. And both sides pitching off to a good start. No score after one on the KOA Rockies radio network.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
All the big hits.
At the wall, gone! No doubt about it!
All the great grabs.
Oh, wow! You gotta be kidding me! Put a cape on him!
And all the swagger.
And he does it in grand fashion!
Relive the day's biggest plays all in one lightning-fast hour.
Oh, my goodness! What a show! You better believe it!
Quick Pitch. Late nights and early mornings, only on MLB Network.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Score, Giants and Rockies. Here's Jerry Schimmel.
Antonio Senzatella back to work. Mike Yastrzemski is the first hitter he sees, and he takes strike one with that fastball. What a series for Yastrzemski. He has gone 3 for 7 with a double, 4 RBIs. And the next pitch to him is in the dirt, so 1 ball and 1 strike. Came into this series with one of the worst slumps of his career. He was 3 for his previous 46 before this series. And getting hot against the Rockies and at Coors Field, where he always hits well. Here's a pitch to him, and couldn't hold his swing, went around on that pitch. And the count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. In his 7th season now, out of Vanderbilt, who'll get time at the plate. Grandson of the great Carl Yastrzemski, of course. And drafted by the Boston Red Sox out of high school, and he said he had no desire to do that and play for the hometown team then. The pitch here is pulled foul on the ground, went to Vanderbilt and had a solid career there collegiately, and now a solid career in the big leagues, all with the Giants. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Left-handed hitter. Antonio Senzatella, good first inning with a 2-out walk. That was it. Next pitch is lined into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Hustling over to cut it off is Doyle, but Yastrzemski keeps his hot hitting going in this series against the Rockies.
Yeah, he's over 300 in his career and 43 games at Coors Field, and most of the time they're big hits.
Leadoff single this time. That'll get Dominic Smith, the first baseman, up to the plate. Smith in the series 1 for 7. Just signed by this team about a week ago. A left-handed hitter, the veteran first baseman. Senzatella from the stretch with a pitch, and that's right there. Caught the outside edge for a strike. Dominic Smith did not like the call, shaking his head no to the home plate umpire. Edwin Jimenez behind the plate in this game 3. Yastrzemski away from first. It is Arcia holding him. Here's the pitch, and that's there for a strike as well. There's an even better pitch thrown by Senzatella. And the count now, no balls, 2 strikes. Ryan McMahon is way off the line, a left-handed hitter, Smith, who's going to get time at the plate. McMahon almost halfway to second base, playing like a shortstop would play. Reach home run hit by the Rockies this year. The Berg Simpson Law Firm makes a generous donation to Craig Hospital. Berg Simpson, good lawyers, changing lives. 0-2 the count on Smith from the stretch. Senzatella in the pitch, and they jammed him. A roller up that third base line's a fair ball. It's grabbed by Ryan McMahon, no play. Just a typical Giants hit.
Oh, my
Got
gosh.
jammed big time, just rolled up that third base line. Good job by McMahon to get it in foul ground, but first and second and nobody out.
I went and looked it up. He had a hit in that rally when the Giants took control of the game last night off the end of his bat. It was 69 miles an hour exit velocity.
Here's Casey Schmidt playing third base again. We've seen him all 3 games at third base, playing for Matt Chapman, who's on the injury list. There's the pitch, and the pitch is in the dirt. He checked his swinging time, ball 1. Veteran out of San Diego State. He was a two-way player for the Aztecs. He was their closer for 3 seasons, as well as a shortstop and third baseman. And ended up with 23 saves for San Diego State, one of their best relievers of all time. Pitch here is fouled away. Shot that one down the right side. 1 ball and 1 strike with Casey Schmidt.